Hey guys, so basically what I'm going to be doing is a really quick video introducing the Ouija board video that we're going to be doing in the next week or so. This is one example of the board. One of the boards that we'll be using, one of my members, Warren Roberts, actually made this one for me. So we're really excited to get into it and use it, see if we can get any evidence. I know that the whole talking board thing is something that makes a lot of people very, very nervous on the group. I've had people leave the group before because we were talking about it and people were sharing their stories about it, and it kind of caused some conflict and some arguing and some fighting. So it's really not for everybody. But our group always tries to be as diverse as we can be with whether it's equipment or different belief systems, mediumship, psychics, automatic writing, talking boards. And there's one of the things that I love about them so much is they've been around for over 100 years. They really caught on in Europe in the 1800s when Europeans were really using them as a game, household game. And they caught on in America probably in about 1920 and were patented around 1910, I believe. They've been around ever since. A lot of people don't think they should be sold as, board games, basically. I don't really think they should be either, but, be that as it may, they're pretty easy to find. I don't think too many stores around here sell them anymore, unless you're going down to places like in the Home Bay where they have specialty stores. There's one in Truro now by the name of Calling Corners. I don't know if they sell them or not, but they are becoming a little bit more easy to find. They're very expensive if you look on Amazon. They're becoming collectibles, as they were quite hard to find for a while. But yeah, basically this will be put up on the website. It'll be put on Haunted Nova Scotia, and I'll also include a couple of different links. I have permission to include about a 10-minute video by Darren Evans on Zozo, which is something that a lot of people get into when they start using boards and they're not protecting themselves properly. And in the next part of the video, I'll be going over all of the equipment that we'll be using and running while we're doing our session. We'll be using probably this board at first, and then one other one that I've collected. The people using it will be blindfolded, and that will be to prevent the ideomotor effect. So basically, they'll be brought into the room blindfolded. They won't know what board they're using or what their position is around the table, anything like that. And we'll do probably that for 2 boards. And we'll see if we get any evidence. And here in a second, I'll start going over some of the equipment that we'll be using to basically monitor everything that goes on in the room when we're doing this. So we'll know instantly if anything is changing, if anything's happening, and we'll also share all of this on the group as well as the website and YouTube, so that you guys can let us know if you missed something and you noticed something that we didn't while we were conducting the session. And I believe we'll also do another video on automatic writing, which will be about the same thing. So it should be pretty interesting. I'm not sure where we're going to be shooting the video. It might be here, it might be at Stephanie's house, it might be at Amanda's house, it could be at Heather's house. It will mainly depend on what location we can control all of the noise levels, all of the influences. Like right now I have a dog that one of my dogs is whining to get out right now, so they might be a little bit rowdy if we're trying to do a video and there's a lot of people over. They'll be jumping all over the place. But yeah, so I'm hoping that it'll be probably about a half-hour video when we do it, and once it's edited and everything, and hopefully we'll get some great evidence. So I'll quickly go over most of the equipment that we'll be using, and hopefully you enjoy it. Okay, this is simply a little bit closer of a look at the board that Warren crafted for me. It's a absolutely beautiful piece of work. I'm looking forward to using it. I haven't used it yet, so the first time will be when we do the video. This piece of gear right here is a laser grid. I'll either have it set up on this mount by itself, maybe on a coffee table, or it might be on the camera that I'm using right now. It's hard to say. It'll depend on what angle I can put it on and have it sitting pointed towards, so it's not completely blinding the hell out of everybody. But that will basically instantly let us and you know if there's anything moving through the grid while we're conducting our session with the board. This is our infrared video camera. It shoots in complete darkness. We'll be using that quite a bit, probably set up on a tripod at an angle, maybe in a corner of the room, covering the entire room. The video camera here is full spectrum. It shoots in the spectrum of light that we see the world in, as well as infrared and ultraviolet. It is very, very bright. So we will have this again pointing towards an angle that is not completely obliterating everybody's eyesight. And the two helpers, the dogs, who will probably be a huge pain in the butt when we're trying to do this. We'll be using the usual gear for EMF, which is a K2 meter on the left. I believe it's the first generation Mel meter to the right, and then the cell sensor, which many people haven't seen in a long time, but they are really great meters for group events and to go along with all the other gear. And we'll be using EVP recorders as well as ITC devices, the first gen SB7 spirit boxes, as well as the SB11, which a lot of people find a little bit complicated to get into, but it's a good it's a really good ITC device to use. And we'll also be using mag lights for light source communication, tripods like the one that I have set up here that I was shooting from earlier, and we will also be using EchoVox, which we've had really great success using in the past, so hopefully it'll continue to be a really great app that we use almost every investigation. But yeah, that's basically the core of what we'll be using for the video and for collecting evidence on the video. Hopefully we get a lot of evidence, and hopefully it'll be a thing that it can be an interactive video where a lot of people will watch it and be able to let us know if we missed anything, and let us know basically if you see anything that looks a little bit odd that maybe we didn't mention. So yeah, hopefully it's going to be a good one, and again, probably in the next couple weeks we'll have that on the website and on Haunted Nova Scotia for everybody.